Welcome back, everyone, to a Living Life holographic episode. I'm Inukai,
And I'm Chiron.
and here we are going to go ahead and talk about the upcoming future of Pokemon TCG. Yes, you've heard it.
There's no future.
There is no future. We're talking about the Pokemon. We're talking about the. I was like bouncing up and down. I don't know why that got me really excited.
There is no future.
There's no future, guys.
Yes.
We're talking about the anticipated. What was that?
That was your phone.
Was it my phone?
Yes.
Okay, but it has no sound on there.
I don't know.
It's so weird. Anyways, the anticipated Team Rocket set was teased about the Gym Heroes coming back at it yet again.
What's the set called?
Well, it's going to be, if I can find it, down below. Holy cow, holy smackaroonies. The glory of Team Rocket.
Ah, yes, the glory days.
The
of
good old
Team
days.
Rocket.
You know, before a 10-year-old boy just took him down, and I think his name was Red. I don't know, but like, he was a 10-year-old boy strolling around with an electric mouse called Pikachu, obviously.
An electric mouse, a fat one.
Yeah, and it became the mascot out of nowhere.
Charizard.
Yeah, Charizard, that's my boy. That's the true mascot.
Pikachu.
Not the true mascot at all. And, I mean, obviously, I think they were considering Psyduck to be the mascot.
They haven't had a gym set, a Team Rocket set, in quite a while, so there's some anticipation with the set.
A lot of anticipation. I mean, it showed Ethan, which is the main character, a 10-year-old boy yet again.
But they also showed the old versions of the cards with the new versions of the cards.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at these old versus new, do you miss the old style and the simplicity of it, or do you prefer the new over like huge artwork, full art, in your face, or do you like the simplicity of the old stuff?
I honestly like the simplicity of it. The reason why, I love them both equally, and I know it's like an eye roller, but to me, it's like because one speaks to my collective side, the other speaks to the artistic side. I love the full art. I love how they are able to transform these cards into an artistic sense of it, versus like, hey, these cards were out for like, they were like 1999, I don't know whatever that year was, the era of when they came out, and you just see it. It's crispy. You get to see the circles. I think it's like the swirl.
And my favorite though was when they did the Neo sets and they brought out the shiny, and they made the Pokemon kind of like a foil etched. Remember?
Oh yeah.
From the old set.
Yeah.
And so they made the shinies like a foil etch, and only the Pokemon was hollow or foil etched. The rest of the card was not. So
That's
Pokemon
cool.
the Pokemon standing out, which is why those cards are still kind of hot.
Sought out.
Yeah, they're sought after for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be great to bring those back, that kind of foil art back. Yeah, there's foil etched now, but usually it's a lot of the card is foil etched, or even the whole card is foil etched. But just when the Pokemon's foil etched, and that's hard to do now because with there's so much artwork and in your face, like full artness, it's hard to kind of maybe possibly do that. Maybe it's not. One thing I wish Pokemon would bring back, like Wizards of the Coast did, was first editions. Now that might be
The first editions.
that might be hard to do now because with like back then it was easy to get. You just like the opening first week, you would just go to a store and then buy a box or buy cards, and you get the first edition. But it's easy to get. They usually didn't sell out that quickly. But if they did that today, it'd probably be near impossible to get because I think scalping back then was a lot, or over purchasing
Mm-hmm.
was a lot less than it is now for some of the product. But if the first edition is really cool, but if they really wanted to bring first edition back, maybe make it so no one could tell. There's no difference with the pack, but
Mm-hmm.
the cards inside say first edition on them, but the pack doesn't still let you know if it is a first edition or not. So it's kind of like
It's like a mystery pack.
It's a chance that you might get first edition, almost like a chase pack.
Oh, Ooh, that's a good idea.
You can do that, but then you do maybe a sleeved pack. But then, could you still weigh these packs? And would the first edition packs be heavier technically? Like when they're weighing base edition packs, and it's usually what 0.20 grams or whatever it is, ounces or whatever higher. And they're like, oh, this is a heavy pack. That means there's a foil in it because the foil makes the card a little heavier, so it makes the pack a little bit heavier. However, you can't tell just by holding 2 packs in your hand, but you can tell by doing the right amount of weight.
I just like how serious people are about that. So like, don't you like imagine these people, right, guys? Now, come closer, all right? Now,
Zoom in.
here, yeah, zoom in on my face. Yes, just like that.
Whoa, too close.
Yeah, a little bit too close. All right, don't want to kiss you just yet. But, anyways, imagine going to Fred Meyer, your local Fred Meyer, or your local game store, and there you are, looking all hip, right? You got your glasses on, you got your shades, you got your tux on you, or whatever it is that you
Tux?
want. Yeah.
Why would you go to GameStop in a tux?
You gotta look fly, like George McFly, and you just go right on
No
over
one
there.
says fly.
Yeah, they do. Or what is it, Flames this day, or that's Cap, or whatever that is.
You have no Riz.
Yeah, Riz.
You have no Riz.
No Riz. But you're going over there, and you're just like, here's your like little like kit. Sir, can I buy that pack over there? Thank you. Looking at the edges, he gets out his little weigh machine thing.
Though the scale can be in your pocket, and you open it up like a fold.
It's like, oh, dink.
And then you turn it on. You put it on scale, and then you're like, okay, it looks like yes, I will buy this one.
This is perfect. How much? It's $3.99.
$3.99, like $4.99 now.
All right, shoot. Okay. Can I see the next 5 packs? You see, like, why are people like that versus like me when I go in there? I mean, it's like gambling, right? I get it. You know, I'm going in there for a fast and easy sell. That's what I am.
Yeah.
I go in there and I'm trying to look for my freaking Lucky Charms.
Do you think the new, like, if they bring, do you think that Pokemon in the future would go back to how things were in 2020 at one point when it was back at its absolute like craziness where everything was completely sold out, and then
That'll be a rough time to be in.
like I don't like right now everything is fine. You can easily find all these sets again back at stores. But when they do like a special set or if they do first editions again or whatever, it could really again change the game. Like Celebrations was hard to find, but also in the beginning not too hard to find.
Also, in Celebrations, the packs are like they cost more, but the cards in there are like crap. They are.
There's supposed to be a throwback to the old cards,
yeah.
But with the new little like
But the Blastoise, you got the Venusaur in there. You also got the classics, right?
Yeah.
But even the classics are like
It's
like
not
only
classic.
like 10. They're like only $10 in there.
Well, that's because the set they made a lot of. This is the other part. Is like if you make a lot of a set, so everyone can get it, the cards are going to be cheaper, so the scalpers are going to stay away because like, oh, it's not worth my time. Especially like,
So that's what they do with the packs too. They're like, you know what, $40 a pack now for $10.
I don't know
what card you're going to get out.
No, I think was it Evolutions?
Yeah, Evolutions. That's what I'm talking about, and Celebrations.
Evolutions is an expensive a pack right now.
Yeah.
So
and freaking birthday Pikachu in there. Come on, man.
For that's Celebrations.
Yeah.
Birthday Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
don't
never
you
gave
have
me a slice.
Don't you have the original Pokemon Pikachu?
I don't. Oh, I have to look through my collection. I was like looking at my storage space in my head, but I can't recall. It's kind of deep within the factory.
I still have a very like, not because of just nostalgia, but I have a fond love for the Wizards of the Coast era.
Me too.
Just because at the time it was new, it was unique. The cards were simplistic. The fun there was the fun chasing the cards. When you get them, you were like yes. When you didn't, you're like oh. And now, I mean it just seems harder to get. But if I was a kid, like if I knew what I was having at that time,
I remember.
I would have 2 boxes worth of first edition cards for every single set.
Imagine selling those too.
Base set packs are going for like $400, $500. That's just not even a first edition base pack.
And you don't even know if you're going to get anything good in there.
No, you could get nothing, and then that $500 pack is now nothing.
Yeah.
Because
Most you probably got was $10.
and that is the weird thing is the pack, a sealed pack is worth more than opening it up because, like, if you get one like a shiny, and that shiny or the hollow is like would be graded as a perfect 10, you made your money back plus a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because like a 10 graded 10 Blastoise could be worth what, 2K?
Ooh. Ooh, your boy's going to be buying packs. If he has the money for it. So we'll
Which
see.
is no.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that is it for us. Let us know if you're excited about this new Team Rocket set coming out next year. So drop that comment. Follow us on Instagram at Living Life Holographic. Follow us on TikTok at Living Life Holographic. Hit that subscribe button. Like everything you can. We love you. Until next time, live your life
Holographic.